Greetings, our Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. This is the high priest, L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall. Family, as always, grab that King James. But first and foremost, want to give a shout out to the whole family. Israel, family, that being said, we're going to go right into our teaching. We got a fine teaching, wonderful teaching. And I want you guys to be very, very attentive. We're going to be dealing with now how we were instructed to pass down the laws that the Most High God had given us to govern us and to govern ourselves and our families, that it should be passed down from generation to generation. But that has not happened. As time went on, it has decayed until now. We're at a point now where everything of old has been lost. But I am here to inform you that we got to go back to the past. We must go back to the past, and I'm going to show you in the Most High's holy word that we are supposed to pass this down from generation to generation. The parents are obligated, that's their obligation, to pass it down to their children, and that their children pass it down to their children. But see, through the transition of mixing with other nations and whatnot, and then changing our holy days from destroying our holy day and taking it from us, and then implementing their day of worship or whatever they want to call it, Sunday, meaning the first day of the week. But nevertheless, we got to get back to our old past. We got to get back to our old roots. And I'm here to educate you, family, and to get us back to where we belong. We don't belong in this Sunday stuff. We belong on the Sabbath. That's where we are. It was given to us. You know why it was given to us? It was given to us for a sign. Know what the sign is? The sign is that we are in covenant with the Most High God. That's why he gave it to us. It was given to us for a sign that we're in covenant. But if you don't observe the Sabbath, then that means that, well, you're not in covenant with the Most High God. You don't want to be in covenant with him. You want to do like the Christians. You know, just do what you want to do. But all of you guys that come across this video, you go and read the book of Ezekiel. I forget what chapter it is. I think it's Ezekiel 20. It's Ezekiel 20 something. I don't know whether 25, 12, or it's in the book of Ezekiel, and it tells you that he gave us his Sabbath for a sign that we're in covenant with him. It's not our Sabbath, it's his. And he gave it to us. So we can be like him, because he said, ye are what? A holy people unto me. I'm holy. Ye are holy unto me. See? So being holy unto the Most High God, doing his Sabbath, that is a holy day. So we're in covenant, right? We're in covenant. So here we go. Let us go ahead and get started. We're going to be coming from the book of Psalms 22. Psalms 22, verses 30. Now I'm going to show you now. Psalm 22, 30. We're going to use, well, let's back up. Let's back up, okay? Let's back up to 25. It says, my praise shall be of thee in the great congregations. I will pay my vows before them that fear him. The meek shall eat and be satisfied. They shall praise the Lord that seek him. Your heart shall live forever. See that? Your heart shall live forever. Now, my question to anybody What does forever mean? Why would you seek after another God that's going to promise you salvation through him? Through him. Now, it's all, if you are Hebrew, if you are the chosen. See, he said, your heart shall live forever. That meaning what? You. You're going to live forever. Either you're going to live forever, well, you're going to live forever, yes, true. But are you going to be in the group that is going to awaken to everlasting shame? Or are you going to be like the ones that are go be that have helped many to go to righteousness, and you're going to be as one of the stars of the heaven? Are you going to be like one of those? Or are you going to be the one that is going to be with contempt and shame throughout eternity? See, because the choice is yours. I mean, why won't you accept the Most High God and accept those two tablets and all of his laws, judgments, and statutes? Why won't you do that? But now you obey 55 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour on the road, for somebody else, or for something that is less than a God, something that is less than less, something that is less than shit. You respect that, but you won't respect the creator of all things. But you will. You're going to be punished. For all the ends of the world shall remember and turn unto the Lord. See that? And all the kindreds of all kinds of kindreds of nations shall worship before him. For the kingdom is the Lord, and he is the governor among all nations. See that? But you won't fear him. You'll fear somebody that don't even look like you. You will. You'll fear somebody that has no resemblance of you. But you want to kill those that resemblance you. What's that? Why do you disrespect those that look like you? Walk around not doing nothing? Because you've been taught by your enemy to hate yourself and to hate those that look like you, because the ones that look like you, those are the ones that you want to go and kill. And say all kind of foolish stuff. Why are you looking at me? Well, first of all, you had to be looking at him or her in order to see that they was looking at you. So the question is, why are you looking at them? But you walk around and you look for an opportunity to try to hurt or to kill or to dishonor or show dislike or distaste to someone that resembles you. You do. But let's keep on going, because I'm going to talk about that in other teachings. Yeah, we're gonna deal with that. We're gonna deal with the people of color, the one that's melanated. Yeah, we're gonna deal with that, because you need to understand that you've been tricked by your enemy through the television, through the internet, even through social contact with the enemy. You have been taught to hate yourself and those that resembles you. Let us keep on. 29 says, all they that be fat upon the earth shall eat and worship. All they that go down to the dust shall bow before him. And none can keep alive his own soul. See, so you can go amongst all those that's talking all that foolishness in Christianity, talking about speaking in tongues. He called all eternalized, all that bullshit. Tandalo Shanda. Listen, all that is nothing but bullshit. It's nothing but foolishness. They make all those babbling sounds to make you think that they are one up on you, but in reality, they're not. They're making a fool of you. They are. And see, over Lamentations, it says that, I think it's the Lamentation chapter 3, verse 36, it says that to subvert a man, the Lord approveth not. That means to take advantage of an individual. God don't like that. The Most High God does not like that. And this is what they do to people that looks like them. They take advantage of them because they know that they are not educated and that they could do something that they can't, do after they have practiced it, a long time, and they got all all that old bullshit, and they ain't saying shit, and then you hear that, oh, they speaking in tongues. No, they're not. All they're doing is babbling out some old foolish ass shit. They ain't speaking in shit. They ain't speaking in nothing. They don't have anything up on you at all. There's only one God, and it's God of the Hebrew, not Jesus, not somebody speaking, so-called speaking in tongues. When you speak in tongues is that when you get that damn thing called Bible, and they can teach you how to speak Spanish, and they teach you how to speak French. That's when you're speaking in another tongue. Don't be stupid. Don't. I am here to help educate people of color. Why? Because I love you. I've been down the foolish path, but the Most High came and got me. He woke me up. Now come on, let's keep on going. 30 says, a seed shall serve him. It shall be accounted to the Lord for a generation. We're talking about generations. For a seed. A seed shall be accounted as a generation. I am from a seed of my father. I am a generation. Huh? Yeah, I'm a generation. My daughter is a generation. She came from my seed. She's a generation. You are a generation of your father. And so on and so on. But let's keep on going here. They, who? The generation, shall come and shall declare. Declare means what? Say his righteousness unto a people. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing that. I'm coming declaring the Most High's righteousness to a people. Who's the people? His people. It's supposed to be passed down from generation to generation. But we have been lost in the transition. We got lost. But look what it says here. That shall be born. That he has done what? This. Not Jesus. Not Allah. Not Buddha. None of those ever did anything for you. None of those. All of you that are melanated people, people that are of color, if you understand this, please, if you love your family, please go and tell them. Show them, share the video with them. This here is about reaching out to our family. That's what it's about. And nothing else. This whole thing that I'm doing is that I have been sent on a mission to go and warn my people from me that I'm coming. apparently the people don't know. Because if you knew, you wouldn't be serving another God. You'd be serving the only God, the true and living God, the God of the Hebrews. I got to pass this down to you because you have to know this. You have to share this with your children. You black mothers, you black fathers, I'm pleading with you. You must share this with your children, that there is only one God, and that is the God of the Hebrew Israelites. And anyone just use some common sense. If the New Testament cancels out the Old Testament, that means that the Father has to be dead. Right? Let me put it in a more simpler form. Any of you guys know anything about kingship? The only way the Son can supersede the Father and rule the throne is the Father has to be deceased. Now, in Jesus' writing, he says something like this. I don't go over there. I don't, but I'm trying to use my memory. But it says that you have heard of them of old. Say, thou shalt hate thy enemy or something like that, da 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 da. But I say that thou shalt love thy enemy. Now, who are those that are of old? This is what I'm reading right now. I'm reading about those that are of old. So, in other words, Jesus said, but forget about all that bullshit in the Old Testament. It's what I say. And see, all what was said in the Old Testament was said to the prophets, the priests, the kings, the scribes, all that was said to them about the word of the Most High God. But in y'all book, y'all Christians, y'all so-called God says, forget about that. It's what I say. And see, mainly it's people of color, melanated people that don't understand this. That's why the plea and the cry is going out to you. Because you may be the Most High's people. You may not be messed up with anything on the outside. You might be his true people. But do you understand why the cry and the plea has went out to you? Because he loves you. He put it down inside me. He commissioned me to go and tell you that he said he's coming and to warn you from him before he comes. Because once he comes, that's the bottom of the ninth, baby. The game is over. So let us keep on going, and I'm going to show you now. Let us look at this here again. It says from that shall be born that he has done this. He who? The Most High God. Now I'm going to show you. Let us go back here to Deuteronomy. Now watch this right here. We're in Deuteronomy chapter 5. Right? We're in Deuteronomy chapter 5 now. Watch this right now. We can read verses 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Now watch it right now. 5, 6, and 7, 8. Deuteronomy chapter 5. He says, I stood between the Lord, Moses. Well, let's go back up here. See, because Jesus said that no man has ever seen God. That's what he says over there in John. But y'all are so quick to believe that shit over there. I mean, honestly. I tell you, let's start at verse 1 so we can clear this up. And Moses called all Israel and said unto them, Hear, O Israel, the statutes and judgments which I speak in your ear this day, that ye may learn them and keep and do them. See that? Learn them, keep and do them. The Lord our God made a covenant with us in Horeb. The Lord made not this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us, who are all of us here alive this day. The Lord talked with you. Y'all see that? It's not a typo. But Jesus said, no man has seen God at any time, but the only begotten, over there in John. For y'all Christians, look what it says here. Face to face in the mount, out of the midst of the fire. I stood between the Lord and ye at that time to show you the word of the Lord. For ye were afraid by reason of the fire, and went not up into the mount, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. Look what it says, pass on. From generation to generation. Look what he said, pass on from generation to generation. It just should be passed down. Because as I just read, he did this. Over the Psalms, remember we just read that? He is the Most High. Look what he said. Thou shalt have no other God before me. Pass that from generation to generation. But see, it has been cut off in the black community, and all the black community know is what somebody else have instilled in the black community as a trick. Jesus is not the Most High God. Neither is he the Most High Son. Number 2, thou shalt make, thee means you, any graven images. Y'all got the cross hanging all around your neck. Y'all got him in your house. Y'all got him, Mother Mary, baby Jesus in a manger. Y'all got all that shit all over your house, all over your body. And he clearly says, ye people of color, the black ones, that might be my people, don't do this. Don't have any other God before me. That's why don't none of that shit work for you, because you have another God that cannot save. And you don't even know it. You're doing it ignorantly. And the thing about Christians that are ignorantly, into Christianity is that they are so arrogant. They are the most arrogant individuals. I mean, they think that they know something and don't know nothing. And then it's like a person that is educated and then a person that is a fool that don't know nothing, but they think they know something and they just be blabbling. And then the person that is educated looking like, what is wrong with them? Are they drunk? But the Christian, they're arrogant. Oh, they will argue you down. They'll argue you down about something and then be wrong as 2 left shoes. Or any likeness of anything. They got fishes all over the cars, fishes on the shirts, fishes drawn, a fish drawn on them, all kind of old foolishness, crosses drawn on them, faces of the so-called Jesus drawn all on the body and whatnot. Here you can see that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them. See that? But I haven't come on the page talking about, oh, you need to repent about Jesus. Oh, Jesus, this, right there. Listen, I told him, I said, man, y'all fuck Jesus. Y'all too. I don't want to hear that bullshit about no Jesus. Jesus is not Jesus is your Lord and Master. No, he's not. Jesus ain't shit to me. He is not not my Lord and he's not my master. And I will never bow down to him. I bow down to the Most High living God of Israel. Like he says, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall swear unto the Most High God, not Jesus. He said, for I am the Lord thy God, I am jealous. God visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, upon the third and fourth generation unto them that hate me. You hate the Most High when you serve Jesus. You hate him. You hate him because you refuse to reverence him. Because he does everything. If you go and read Isaiah 45, verses 6 and 7, you'll see that. He said, I create evil. I create darkness. I, the Lord, do all these things. But you don't understand. But let's keep on going. Let's go to Psalms 33. Watch this right here. Psalms 33. Watch this. Let's read verse. We're gonna read all of 33, and then we're gonna close out there. All right. We're gonna read all of 33, and then we're gonna close out there. All right. Now watch it right now. Psalm 33, verse 1. It says, rejoice in the Lord, O ye righteous, for praise is comely from the upright. It's beautiful. From the upright. Praise the Lord with the harps. Sing unto him on the psaltery and an instrument of 10 strings. Sing unto him a new song. Play skillfully with a loud noise. For the word of the Lord is right, and all his works are done in truth. See that? All of his works is done in truth. All of his works is done in truth. All of his works come to pass. Everything he says comes to pass. When it doesn't come to pass, it is a lie. That's why he said all of his works is true. Because when he says something, he does it. Look what he says here. He says, he loveth righteousness and judgments. The earth is full of the goodness of the Lord. Look around you, everything. Flowers, trees, rain when it's supposed to, on your crops, make your crops grow. All this. Sunlight, good for vitamin D. Everything. You can see him everywhere. The Psalm says, everything that liveth, wait on him to open his hand to feed them. Everything. But let's keep on going. By the word of the Lord were the heavens made, and all the hosts of them by the breath of his mouth. Look up there. Look up there. Anywhere you look at, is it still there? So you can see that the word is true. It came to pass. It said God said, and so it was. Go back and look at Genesis chapter 1. See, so anybody can see you have nothing to fear. You have nothing to worry about. Whatever the Most High has said, it is going to come to pass. Why? Because it's true. It's true. Let's keep on. And all the hosts of them by the breath of his mouth. He gathers the waters of the sea together as a heap, and layeth up the depths in storehouses. Let all the earth fear the Lord, but y'all don't. Because if you feared him, you would love what he said. If you feared him, you would love his word. See, Job said it. Job said he loved the Most High's word and his commandments more than his necessary food. Why? Because that word is going to do more for you than food will ever do. That word keeps you. Food doesn't. Cause sooner or later you got to use the bathroom and then you got to eat some more food. But this word will keep you forever. Look what he says here. He said, let all the inhabitants of the world, that's you and me, and everybody, stand in awe of him. Look how great he is. Look how wonderful he is. Look how good he is. Look at him. He is something to look at. Look at his works. Look at his promises. Look how faithful he is. Not one of his promises ever fail. He's true. That's why we can call him the true and living God. Huh? See that? He's true. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Look what it says here. Verse 9 says, for he spake, and it was done. That's what you call faithful. That's what you call unchangeable. He spake, and it was done. He commanded, and it stood fast. That's the God I serve. That's the God that I'm afraid of. That's the God that I want to and I will do all that he have commanded me to do. See? But look what he says here. When you do that, he said, for he spake and it was done. He commanded it and it stood fast. He says, the Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathens to naught. See that? They can say what they want to say. But in the end, the Most High God says, that ain't nothing but rubbish. That ain't nothing but trash. All they speaking is trash. But they thinking that they are speaking because they may be in some kind of seat of authority here on this earth. But the Most High God says that their counsel ain't nothing. Nothing. Let's keep on. And look what he says. He says, he maketh. See that ETH on there? The devices. Now, family, now can't you see that that's technology? That's technology. When he says the weapon of war, he's talking about a spear or a bow or a shield or a battle axe or something like that. But he says a device. ES, devices. What is it? I know all y'all have cell phones. Do you know what your cell phone is called? Your cell phone is called a handheld device. That's what it is. It is a handheld device. It is a computer. A handheld computer. Not a laptop, but a handheld device. So you can see that it's technology. When he talks about a sword, he calls it a sword. When he calls it a spear, he calls it a spear. When he says a shield or the axe or whatever, weapons of war. But here you see the people have devices. That's why I know all of God's words is true. He said there's nothing new under the sun. That one can say, see here, this is new. He said, no, it's not. It ain't new. It has all, that which is has already been. And that which is done has already been done back there. Ain't nobody doing nothing new. It's not. That's why you can trust God. Because listen, he has did it all, he does it all, and he sees all. So there are no surprises. Not for him. It may be a surprise to you because you don't know. And the reason why you don't know because no one has ever passed it down like it was supposed to be done from the beginning to you. Because if they had passed it down, then you all would be speaking like the servants of Saul. When Saul started acting the fool, his servant says, "An evil spirit from God has got on Saul." They know it. See, so when it's passed down and you know the operations of the Most High that He have left for us, you know that all of this is the Most High God. It ain't something that just happening. It's the Most High God. But let us finish up here. He says that the devices of the people, none effect. You see that? All this so-called new technology that they got, the Most High God said He make that crap none effect. Because they got artificial intelligence. But the Most High God said, I am the real God. The true and living God. I got the real stuff. That's why he named us Israel, because we are the real stuff. We ain't no fake. We the real stuff. We real. Everything else is fake. Everything else is fake. All that stuff out there is fake. We are the real deal. That's why he said is real.
Yes.
People.
Yes.
My people.
Yes.
Now let us do this last one here. Look what he says. We're gonna do two more and then we're gonna call it, okay? We're gonna call it. Okay. We're gonna keep on going. Okay, all right. Last one. The counsel of the Lord standeth forever. The thoughts of his heart for all generations. We got to pass down all the thoughts of the Most High God to all generations. Okay, family? We say we love you. Okay, family? We say shalom, we love you.
To help further the Most High's cause, we have Cash App, PayPal, and a P.O. Box in our description. Write a gift in your Cash App or PayPal message, but email us your personals, prayer, altar request, praise reports, etc.
Warn them from me.